fashion how it moves. So let's see if I put my fingers in. If I go that way, let's do it here. If I go this way, you see how much I can move my fingers in?
Yeah.
If I go this way, you see how much I can move this way? It's more than going that way, you see?
Where's your center point?
This is my center point right here, right?
Yeah.
So if I go that way,
Uh-huh.
I get stuck right there.
Okay.
If I go here, it gets stuck.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if I go here, it's not that bad.
So you're saying this layer is different for everyone, everywhere, like on there? Like,
that's why I'm checking on him.
Right.
So I'm getting this spy and see if he's moving okay or not. Okay, so I see that going that way, you see my fingers, I'm not sliding, just cannot move.
Okay.
So I want to soften that up, I want to release that fascia. So one way of doing it, you can do the cross hand. You with one hand you hold, you anchor that tissue, and with the other one, just try to release it. Okay? With this hand.
And you hold that until you feel a release? Usually?
Yes, yes. Usually until you feel a release. But sometimes you alright, man?
Yeah. But and you go through to the direction of it being tight, right?
Exactly. So I'm tied that way. You see now, look, after what I did, you see how much I can do that now?
For all 5 seconds, it made that big difference.
Just a little bit more. But still, look, he's stuck right there. Okay? So this is called the cross hand. You anchor this one here, and you go that way. Got it? So that's the cross hand, and then you have the skin roll.
Small areas, like really, like you want to concentrate that.
Just roll the skin.
And you do that in all the directions, right?
That is called
lawsuit?
What? No, but don't you do that one in all the directions? The skin
This one?
rolling? Was it that
well,
one?
since I know that way
That's the way.
tied,
Okay.
I'm gonna just, you see, I can roll the skin like that, or I can just go the direction that is tied.
Use it as a handle and push it away.
Exactly. Okay?
People were talking about getting like huge like movement throughout the skin. Like at some point, like it just goes like. Would you say you got that there, or it would take longer?
It takes longer. I'm just going.
I'm just curious.
Just to show you, yeah, it takes longer than this, you know. So that's why you do it until you feel the release. So the other one is you can do it with the forearm as well. Same thing with this one, but instead with your hands, you do it with your forearm.
With just like a
Okay? So I anchor here.
Yeah, you can.
Unless he's tied this way.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's called the static.
Hand roll. And if static. In your own experience.
Both forearms or just
And in
one?
your own experience.
Just one, because one hand here, I hold it.
Anchor on the spine?
But just for them when you're.
Which, I mean, if you can do both forearms, that should be fine too, but it will be a little bit more complicated.
And the release happens.
So let's say I want to do the J stroke. Sorry.
So here, if you're here, it's much quicker.
So let's say I want the skin, to move this way a little bit. With this eye, I'm going to just hold the skin right there. And this is dynamic because you see my fingers are actually sliding a little bit. Okay? So in the J stroke, it's called the J because you are doing like a J. Okay? And I'm just totally rotating my shoulder there. Okay? I'm not doing it with my fingers only. Just rotating with my shoulder again. Okay? And I'm not using anything, but sometimes you can use a little bit of that free up. Okay? What's the other one? The cross friction. So that was the J stroke, and the cross friction, the Syriax friction they call it. You just go the direction where you want the release. You just go there.
So the J stroke is away from the direction, and the cross friction is with it.
No. The J stroke, I'm doing the direction that is tight. I'm going that way.
Okay. And
All right.
cross friction, you're going.
This way as well.
Oh, same thing.
Same. Okay.
And so you get this release, right? And then what have you accomplished there? Like, what benefit is there to ruining skin, apparently? Perfectly taut skin you're breaking down. Why do we do that?
You don't believe in this?
Huh?
You don't believe in this?
No, I'm just asking that. It's a pretty legit question, I think.
The major problems in this world, pain, muscle tightness, is just because the fascia that we have between the bones, the muscle, the nerves are not moving. So, how do I know I'm moving fascia there? No, I might be moving muscle too. I might be moving ligaments too. But that's the whole point. Try to release that. If it is not moving, it's supposed to move. Just flat out like that. One of the most common things is try it. Sometimes when you sit, you slouch, and you try to